Hey everybody, this is TJR. Thank you so much for stopping by. News just broke that the Rolling Stones are going to be reissuing their 1976 album, Black and Blue, in a Super Deluxe Edition. This reissue is notable for featuring a remix of the album. This is also coming out in a number of different formats. I do have some thoughts and opinions on this that I want to share with you, but first, let me just tell you what you need to know in regards to this. We're going to start with the 4 CD plus Blu-ray Super Deluxe Edition, and I'm just going to read from the press release here. Celebrate the Rolling Stones' 1976 album Black and Blue with this comprehensive box set. This album marked a pivotal moment, as it was the first to feature Ronnie Wood as a full member, contributing his iconic guitar work. Acclaimed at the time by Billboard as being one of their most purely enjoyable albums of the 70s, the reputation of the album has only grown, with Uncut declaiming 41 minutes of super tight, bone-dry, hi-fi rock and soul. Black and Blue is one of the Stones' most underrated albums. So that's the hype, although I do agree that this is an underrated album. Now let's talk about the what and what you get with each version. We'll start with the Super Deluxe CD version, which is 4 CDs and a Blu-ray disc, featuring a new Steven Wilson mix of the album, unreleased outtakes, and a live recording from their 1976 Earl's Court show. The Blu-ray also includes a previously unreleased live TV recording from Paris and Dolby Atmos mixes. It will also include a 100-page hardcover book with a new essay by Stones expert Paul Sexton, including an interview with Ronnie Wood and a Paris show poster. CD 1, of course, is the new Steven Wilson remix. CD 2 is titled Outtakes and Jams. Since there's only 6 tracks, I'm just going to name these off real quick. Starting with track 1, I Love Ladies. Track 2, Shame, Shame, Shame. This is, of course, a cover of the famous song. Track 3, a Chuck Berry-style jam with Harvey Mandel. Track 4, Blues Jam with Jeff Beck. Track 5, Rotterdam Jam with Jeff Beck and Robert A. Johnson. And Track 6, Freeway Jam with Jeff Beck. CDs 3 and 4 feature Live at Earl's Court, 1976. The Blu-ray includes the 2025 Steven Wilson remix in high-res stereo and in Dolby Atmos, and a previously unreleased live TV recording from Paris from 1976. I'm assuming this is audio only and no video, but who knows? This 4 CD plus Blu-ray edition, including hardcover book and poster, is currently available for pre-order in the United States at $131.76. Now, there will also be a 5 LP and Blu-ray edition, currently listing in the United States for pre-order for $229.98. It includes all the same audio material as the CD Blu-ray version. There will also be a 2 CD edition for $24.98 and a 2 LP edition for $37.99. These will, of course, include the new remix, and it will contain the outtakes and jams from CD 2 of the Super Deluxe Edition that I mentioned earlier. Finally, if all you want is the new remix, it'll be available as a single CD release for $13.98 here in the US, and as a single LP for $29.99. As always, all the prices I am quoting are US only and are subject to change. Like I said earlier, I do agree that this is an underrated album. In fact, I think that the large majority of later era Stones is mostly very underrated. But for myself personally, I don't know if I like this album enough to justify buying a Super Deluxe Edition, which if I did, it would be the CD version. This reissue, however, does include a remix, and a remix by none other than Steven Wilson. So that is why I'm really glad that they have made this particular reissue available in both single and double disc editions on both CD and vinyl. I also appreciate the fact that the Blu-ray is being included on both the LP and CD Super Deluxe editions. If you've ever heard any of my previous videos, you know that I have always had a certain amount of disdain for the fact that quite often these types of Super Deluxe editions would only include a Blu-ray in the CD version and not the LP version. And overall, I'm happy with the freedom of choice that they're giving their fans with these different editions. I think the only thing that maybe they could have done in addition would have been a separate release of the live material. The last Rolling Stone Super Deluxe edition that I purchased was the Goat's Head Soup version on CD, but I should add that I waited and bought it sometime later when the prices went down. That particular reissue also featured a remix, and I did buy the LP version of that remix at the time of release. With the exception of the Blu-ray audio, everything from the Goat's Head Soup Super Deluxe Edition was made available on streaming, so I see no reason why this Super Deluxe Edition won't be made available on streaming also. At the very least, the remix is definitely going to be of interest to pretty much everybody, whether you buy it on CD, LP, or just listen to it on streaming. Again, it's that time of year. The holidays are approaching, so the reissues are hitting hard and fast. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there that's getting reissued, and I've covered quite a bit of it on this channel. And while all of it has had varying levels of interest for me, I do have to admit to feeling a certain level of reissue fatigue this year. When it comes to releases like this, I tend to get more excited by the prospect of hearing demos, alternate takes, and work in progress tracks than, say, the live stuff. But I do know that there are others who are much more into the live stuff, and if that's you, then there is definitely a lot more for you here. Of course, I really did enjoy the live tracks off of the Goat's Head Soup Super Deluxe box set, so who knows? We'll see. Is this a must-have, or is this just a maybe? Is this a no thank you, or a let's wait and see? There are no wrong answers, and I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Very soon you'll see some links for some other videos that I have created. Some of them will be more of a video essay nature. Others might be a live performance from yours truly. In fact, one of them will be a live performance of a Rolling Stones song. I hope you'll give that a watch and give it some love. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit like. It helps a great deal. And a big thank you to my patron supporters. Patron supporters do receive exclusive videos not available on this channel. Everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'll look forward to talking to you again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.